3, 2, 1. Hello everyone. No. That was so bad. Oh my god. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Oh, no. Wait, let's do that again. No, what am I gonna say? I hate this. How do people film intros? Because I have been trying to do this for so long and it's just not happening. It's not happening. And this lighting sucks and like it's just a mess. Hello everyone. No. Oh my god. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Actually, no, welcome to my channel because you've probably never seen me before. The situation that I'm in right now is that everyone around me has gone back home. I am still at university. I'm still in the UK, only one in my flat. My friends have gone, like there's no one here, and I have just 2 weeks of nothing at all to do. And I didn't want to spend all my time scrolling YouTube. Like, how many times can I actually watch Stranger Things, right? So even though I have been watching the seasons, but that's the thing, it's like I can finish all of the Stranger Things seasons in like a week. Not even. I can watch, like, even if I watch one season per day, I can finish it in 4 days. That's if I watch one season per day. I could even watch 2 in 1 day. So what am I gonna do in the rest of my time? So what I've been doing is I have been writing down things, ideas of things that I can do in this break. There's a lot on this list, and it's a lot of like bookish stuff, organization stuff. It's like a mix of a lot of things which I think would make for good content. So the plan for this video is to organize these things into a calendar because I need them written down because I do that. And my Google Calendar is filled with stuff. I've been writing them in my little emotional support notebook / planner from Chumbak, which is one of my favorite brands. So yeah, I'm gonna organize these things. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this like at night with this horrible angle, horrible lighting, that's because I have been procrastinating doing this for so long. And I'm looking at myself, great. I have been procrastinating doing this for so long that I just had to start. It was now or never. So yeah, I just decided to shoot. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna start doing a few things, I'm gonna make the timetable, all of that. I'm not gonna wait for the perfect time to do everything because there's no perfect time, you just gotta do it. See you tomorrow. And welcome to the morning. This is the next day. I look okay. I think I look fine. I washed my hair yesterday and I straightened it kind of, so I think it looks better than it usually does. But yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah, I have a little coffee cup here. It has my name on it. This was a gift from my friends. Shout out Yukta, because I know you did all the work for this. So yeah, cheers. It has my surname on it. Anyways, so we have a few things to do. I have to take my supplement also. What we need to do is make a timetable of all the things that I've written down in this book. But the thing is, I've written everything down, like anything and everything. Like, I have written everything that I wanted to do. So it includes like academic stuff that I need to do, organization stuff that I need to do, like I said, just anything and everything that I think I should be doing, going to the library, all that. So I need to kind of separate it by categories and start doing it. First thing I'm going to start doing is, if you can see, oh my god, let me just give you a view of this beautiful stack and everything I have going on here. 1 second. Let me switch. Yeah, you can see my name now. So all of these 3 things are things I have on my list. And this is actually some of the most important stuff that I have. But yeah, look at how beautiful that looks. And that's UK weather, but actually it's good weather today. Yeah, I'm sorry for the angle. This is not professional. I don't care. If I keep worrying so much about everything, I'm never going to get this video out, so you're just going to have to deal with it. The first thing that I want to do, 2 things actually. One is I want to fill out this planner, the beginning of it actually. This is Ruby Granger's academic planner. If you don't know who Ruby Granger is, she's another study tuber who used to go to the University of Exeter, which is where I am at the moment. I actually discovered the university because of her. I used to watch her for a while before I applied, but when it came to applying, I realized, oh my god, she goes there, I can go there. It is an academic planner, so it goes from September all the way to August. So it's only been a couple of months since I've used it. And the thing was, I missed a couple of the weeks of school this term because I had gone home for Navratri. So basically the point is that I have parts of this that I need to fill out. Like if you see like the beginning parts of this, like routines and clubs and things I want to learn more about, and like all of these little like books that I've read and stuff, and like I haven't filled it out because I wasn't really in the zone for it, if you know what I mean, when I came, because I came like 2 weeks late and I was just trying to catch up with my classes for most of my time now. So I never got the chance to just sit down and like get prepared for the academic year. So before the next term starts, I do want to get this in good shape and fill it out. So that's the first thing that I want to do. Because it's very nice weather. I got my little drink with me. That's my first plan. The other thing is that I'm going to open up my Google Calendar and I'm going to add in all of the academics related things at least in there. And then I'll go through my list and I will add in times for everything that I have written down. Till my classes are going to start, and we'll see how it goes. So I will see you in a bit. I've just finished that. It's the day, it's not even 5 p.m. yet. It's not even 5 p.m. and it's completely dark outside. Why did I choose to come to this country? Really, like, why did I do this to myself? But it's gonna be really nice in a few months. It's gonna be really nice. It feels so nice when spring comes. You understand why so many poets wrote about spring, because it genuinely feels like your life is better. I have just finished writing down a lot of things in this and changing up all of the dates, because if you didn't notice, this is a 2024-25 planner. It's not this year's, so all the dates are just a bit off. The reason for that is that I got this at like a crazy discount, because Ruby had a lot of extra inventory, I think. So now I've written stuff down, and now my plan is for the rest of this month, this is an example of like my to-do lists and stuff. So I'm gonna try and in my overall for the month, so the overall calendar of December, from my other notebook, I'm gonna write down like a task at least for a day, and maybe I think I'll arrange them into my Google Calendar as well based on what it looks like. And then I will write down things that I need to do every day, and then each day the night before I'll write down a to-do list for the next day, or in the morning of that day I'll write down a to-do list based on what I've written here and what my mood is, and like, you know, anything else I have to do. That's the current way that I'm going to plan this, because I was thinking like, how am I going to use this planner and use my Google Calendar and have a to-do list? Because I usually tend to because you can kind of streamline it and have everything in one of them. But I think this kind of makes more sense, because also I like that your Google Calendar serves as like a reminder, because it gives you reminders before the event is going to happen, like 30 minutes before. So, but yeah, I want to like decorate this a bit. So I have like my like washi tape and stuff that I never really use that much. So I'm going to use that now to like decorate these main pages, because it's very bland at the moment. And I think the idea is that you're supposed to do it yourself and like put stickers and stuff. I don't really have any stickers, so I'm just gonna have to get creative, I think, with like drawings and stuff, which is usually what I do anyways. So, but yeah, that's the plan, and I think that's it. I am probably gonna do a bit of reading today. What I'm reading is this, Ask Me Again. This is actually an advanced reader copy, because I got this from a bookstore that I was working at, and they had like a whole bunch of books which were copies like these, which they are just sent to bookstores so that they can decide if they want to buy that book and stock it in their store. It's kind of a drag, I can't lie. It's more of like it kind of reads like a Sally Rooney book. It's like more vibes, less plot kind of a thing. But I was expecting more politics. Like the politics has just started really seeping into it in like the last 100 pages of it. I was expecting a lot more, but I'm planning, I hope I finish this book like by tomorrow. It's just like, do I want to? But I've committed to this book, so we're gonna go for it. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably actually again. Okay, so it is the next day actually because what did I do yesterday? Did I even read? I didn't even read. I don't know what I did yesterday. I just wasted my day yesterday. No, actually I really got sucked into the spiral of looking at the Marathi film industry and like, because I want to research Marathi nataks, right? So I was also like, I was just going on this spiral of watching podcasts and like, it was a lot. So but it was not exactly brain rot. So I think it counts as a win. I think it was fine. And today I could not sleep the whole night. I literally legit fell asleep at 7. I fell asleep at 7. My sleep cycle is not cycling right now. So yeah, I have now added a few things. Oh, I did decorate. It's not good. I've ruined it. My plan now is to, like I said, add these in my Google Calendar, and then we will be ready. And I need to start doing stuff because I have stuff written down for today as well. And the thing I need to do for today is to make a content plan for YouTube, and so much to think about, but also not too much thinking, because how will I figure it out until I do it, right? So that's also my motto right now, the philosophy that I'm going forward with. Oh, also, no, actually got 2 main things done today. I had some accommodation work and I had some bank stuff, which I need to go. I need to go to the bank tomorrow. Like I have work which I have done, which I have been procrastinating for a while. So that's good. I did do that today. Now I need to do some more. So I'm going to add stuff to my calendar and then I'm going to start doing stuff. Wish me luck because I need it. So I am back from the library and I have returned with the most books that I've ever borrowed from the university's library. There's more. But it's a combination of books that I want to read for leisure and the books I have for school. So yeah, I thought, why not run you through these books? I am keeping these books on the floor, but it's clean, so it's okay. It's fine. I was gonna keep them behind me, but I think I'll show them to you and keep them behind me. Please ignore the mess behind me. I made some room for the books here so that they have a flat surface. And I changed out of my white pants because I didn't want to sit on the floor in those, so I changed my pants. Anyways, so starting off, first thing that I got, what I went for actually, was this book of Victorian literature. It's a source book which I will need for one of my modules next term, which is starting in January. So yeah, and the cool thing about this is that there are like a lot of, I think basically almost everyone on this is from Exeter, like the editors who have written the book. So that's interesting. So yeah, that's the first one that I have. And then I got, let's just finish off the school ones first, I guess, because since I started with that. Yeah, so I got a few books that I wanted to get ahead with my readings for, because look at how much I have to do. I'm expected to have to read this book in a week essentially if I don't read it now. So yeah, for example. So let's start with that. Weird. Oh, I think you can see me better now. Can you see me better? Yeah. Okay. So what was I saying? Yes. So the first book that I got for school is Charles Dickens' Our Mutual Friend. This is a book I know nothing about. I have never read a whole Charles Dickens novel ever. I'm going to read A Christmas Carol. That's on, I'm going to read it this December. Before the year ends, I will have read A Christmas Carol. I have not read the whole thing. I've read bits and pieces of a lot of his works, but I've not read the whole thing. And this is one that I know nothing about. So, and I kind of want to go into it a bit blind and then work through it in the week of our lectures. My sole aim with reading these beforehand is not only just to get ahead, but also to read them as books, because oftentimes you're expected to have your original thoughts on the books, and I feel like when we're doing it in a class setting, you are going into the book with that perspective, with that mindset. So when I'm reading it as if I would read any of my other books, I think it gives me a better idea of what I feel about it and what not someone else is telling me, and then it's easier to kind of fight with criticism and really display your engagement, because otherwise you're just reading it alongside the criticism and then you don't know what you actually think. Anyways, so yeah, that's the first one. Our professor sent us an email asking us to get ahead on our readings, and he said this is the longest book we have. So I decided that yes, I do need to start reading this. It's 700 and how many pages? It's 850 pages. That's great. So yeah, this is the first one. So I am planning on buying these books when classes start. But I thought I would just get ahead in my readings for now, because there's such interesting editions at the library. For example, there's this book, this version, this binding of Mary Barton by Elizabeth Gaskell. As you can see, it says Gaskell on it. And I love that it has the library, what do you call it? Code? Is it called library code? What do you call this actually? I don't know the technical name for these numbers. Shelving code? I don't know. But it has that on it. And I love seeing all the dates that it was borrowed on. Oh my god. 1993. Bro. Oh my god, it's actually been borrowed in January of 1978. And since then, there's so many. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I got this. There were multiple versions of this book, but I love a mass market paperback. I love the size of a book. Especially for classics. I think especially for classics, I really love the way that these books feel and fit in your hand. It feels like it's a pocket-sized book, and I love it. I usually love a paperback, but I like the hardback on this. I like this mass market hardback. So, because the binding is really nice, it still feels quite it opens like a floppy book, and And I love the pages, they're very soft. Yeah. It's that typical library book smell. Oh my god. It's like it's taking me back to school in India, not even in Singapore. Anyways, so this is the next book that I got. I'm really excited to read this one. And also I picked these books out of all the ones that we had because I also thought that they fit the vibe of like December, Jan. Because I don't know, I just thought that it's anyways a Victorian module, so I think anything kind of fits the vibe if you really think about it, if you really try to make it fit the vibe. But yeah, I think these fit. For example, the next one is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, and it also has Through the Looking Glass, which I have at home but I have never read. But yeah, so this is like, like a children's lit book is very suitable, I think, for Christmas. It's very, whimsical and whatnot. So I think it fits the vibe. It's like the Nutcracker, but it's not exactly children's lit, is it, if we're studying it? So yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'm actually excited to read this. I would have read this even if it weren't on my modules. So, and now I'm finally getting a reason to do my readings. And I'm so stoked to actually be done with my readings beforehand, before classes, before these weeks start, because it feels good. It actually feels good. And you understand when you've done the readings. You understand. And I'm looking forward to having more time to read my criticisms on the books. And then the last one, which is the one that I am maybe the most excited about, is The Tenant of Wildfell Hall by Anne Bronte. Oh my god, Jane Eyre is one of my favorite books. If not, I think it is my most favorite classic, and it's written by her sister, Charlotte Bronte. And I've been wanting to read Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. That was on my book bucket list for this year. So, but anyways, coming back to this, again, love this book. Look at how beautiful that looks. If you're gonna borrow books from the library, you might as well get something that's not what you would usually get, right? And I like that it's so big because it makes the reading easier, I feel. Rather than, I don't love these. I actually don't like these Penguin Classics. I'm sorry, but it's very academic. So in a way it's good because it reminds me that I am doing it for academics. But I also love these. Look at how beautiful. So yeah, I can't wait to read this. This might be the first one I pick up. I think this is one of the first ones we are doing as well. This is week 2. So this might be the one that I want to pick up first anyways. So, and I think I'm going to have to dedicate some time every day to read Our Mutual Friend, because I'm not gonna have the time otherwise to finish that book. This is our academic comeback season. I really hope. I think I have done enough trial and error for the last 2 years. So let's hope. Then coming to the books that I got just for me to read. No pressure from anyone else. We have some very good hand-picked books in our library. I don't think we have a normal library without reference academic books. We just have this one shelf outside the entrance where they have these books. Because it's just that one shelf, it's easy to pick out a few books. So finally, first one, I'm just gonna do it with this. I got The Song of Achilles. I have been recommended to read this book so many times. Obviously, I've seen it all over the internet. In person, I have met somebody who said this is their favorite book. And I have been wanting to read it for a while. I did borrow it on Libby, again, ebook. I was reading it, I started. I don't know what happens. I just get swayed away by something else, I think, sometimes. It's just not the right time for the book. This is the right time. So I think I am feeling this. I'm feeling mythological. I'm feeling retelling. I'm feeling Greek mythology. Bring it on, I think. Okay. Next book is Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. Is that how you say it, I think? I don't know exactly what this is about. A legion of overlooked housewives find themselves daring to change the status quo. I love everything about this. I saw all of these blurbs by these people and I read those names and I was sold. Because it has Stephen King saying this is the catch-22 of early feminism. Love that. Nigella Lawson saying, I'm devastated to have finished it. Like, opposite ends, but I'm loving it. So, and also Guardian, Sunday Times saying good things. It's just nice to read something that's fictionalized but is saying a lot in like a very creative way, and this is one creative way of going about it. So yeah, I'm excited. And then finally, the book that I already started reading at the library because I couldn't help myself is The Lowland by Jhumpa Lahiri. I have read one Jhumpa Lahiri book. What's the name? I'm forgetting the name, but I will put the picture on the screen. What is the name? In Other Words? I think it's called In Other Words. I if I'm not wrong, but I might be wrong. And I loved it. I'm loving it so far. I'm like 10 pages in. I'm on the third chapter. I'm about to start the third chapter. And yeah, I am looking forward to this. It's a very flowy, lyrical kind of prose. I love writers who write like this. It's giving Arundhati Roy. Yeah, it's not to put them in like one box, but like so far it's giving Arundhati Roy. It reminds me of The God of Small Things, just based off of the descriptions and things. Their imagery is very similar. The way they see it and they write it, I think, is very similar. This is like a respectable, like I could read this in the time frame I have, but I think anything beyond this would just be kind of just crazy. So anything beyond this would just be a little bit delusional. So I didn't indulge that far. But yeah, that's all. Yes, so that was all, and I think I'm going to end the video here because I have officially organized everything that I had to do, and it is the beginning of me actually doing my work. So I hope you guys liked this video. It was just a bit of like a why not kind of a video. So yeah, I'm just trying to churn out something. But yes, see you in the next one. Bye. I just wanted to give this update. I actually closed off the video yesterday, but I just realized today that after doing all of that and making this timetable and all that, I just realized today that I need to focus so much more on my placements, because this is such a good time for me to just apply to placements. Like everything else I've written, I had factored that in, and that was on my mind, but I didn't like give it the degree of importance that it deserves right now, because I have all the time in my hands and I can apply to so many jobs and I have the time to do the research and write the CVs. I think I'm procrastinating applying because I am faced with my lack of experience, or like I always feel like the imposter syndrome goes crazy when I'm applying to things for anything. So I'm just like, I don't want to sit down and look at my CV. Like I'm scared to look at it. So, but I need to. So I need to get over that. And the only way you can cure anxiety is through action. So I'm going to take the action. And the reason I'm filming this, I didn't have to shoot this. I didn't have to admit this. I didn't have to say this. But I'm saying this because I don't know if anyone else feels that way. But if you do, then this is your sign to just do it. Just go over that CV, go over that cover letter, write it, do that research, apply to that company, just do it, just do the application. You know, I think we are our own worst critics, and sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and I don't know what's in my head, but sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. I think in this case, it can be both. I think it's good to be self-critical, but we need to do the damn thing. So this is your sign to do the damn thing. I have made myself an iced coffee. You should do the same thing. Just apply, just do it. It'll be fine. Even if you don't get it, at least you will have applied. At least you can say at the end of it that you did do your part. I want to be able to say with full conviction that I applied and I did my part and I did my job well, you know, with conviction. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. That's all. I'm in my kitchen right now because I like to be here. Since no one's here, it's just a nice change of scenery from my room. Not the best angle, not the best anything, but I wanted to say that. So yeah, all the best if you're also applying for things, or if you're whatever it is with exams, whatever you're doing, whatever it is that you're procrastinating because you want to face yourself, this is your sign to do it. So yeah.